Hello everyone, right here I have a 2020 Mitsubishi Outlander 2.0 4-wheel drive. And today, I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features, inside and out. So, here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in, and upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. Standard for the third generation Outlander in Malaysia is Mitsubishi's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the black button on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just press the black button again. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the Outlander, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. The third generation Outlander comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. Standard for Malaysia is a leather steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2. A continuously variable transmission, or CVT in short, is the only transmission available for the Outlander 2.0. A CVT does not have a fixed set of gear ratios. Instead, it has a continuous range of gear ratios to provide drivers with a smoother drive and better fuel consumption over a regular automatic transmission. This transmission features a low gear mode. More standard features for Malaysia include front and rear parking sensors and a 360-degree camera system with guidance signs. Safety features in the Outlander include 7 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, active stability control, traction control, hill start assist, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 middle row seats. (18-inch 5 triple-spoke two-tone alloy rims are standard items for the Outlander in Malaysia. This Outlander rides on 225/55 R18 Continental Ultra Contact UC6 SUV tyres. The disc brakes are ventilated in front and solid at the rear. The suspension is made out of McPherson struts up front and a multi-link setup out back. Mitsubishi has been building its C-segment Outlander crossover SUV since 2003. When this model was launched in Japan in 2001, it was given the Airtrack name, whilst the Outlander name is used for the international market model that went on sale in 2003. Production of the Outlander is spread across 4 generations: the first generation between 2003 and 2006, the second generation between 2006 and 2012, the third generation since 2012, and the fourth generation since 2021. The Outlander in this video is part of the third generation lineup. The third generation Outlander was unveiled at the 2012 Geneva Motor Show, and it went on sale later in 2012. Engine options include 2.0 and 2.4 naturally aspirated inline-four petrols, a 3-litre naturally aspirated V6 petrol, a 2.3 turbo inline-four diesel, and 2 plug-in hybrid variants paired to either the 2-litre or the 2.4 petrols depending on the model year. 2 facelifts have been given to the third generation Outlander since its launch in 2012. The first facelift, which was a major one, was unveiled at the 2015 New York International Auto Show for the 2016 model year. This facelift had new head and rear lights, new front and rear bumpers, a new dynamic shield front grille design, a more refined interior with better insulation, and retuned driving dynamics. The second facelift was introduced for the 2019 model year, and this one only had minor changes such as new alloy rim designs and slight revisions to the front grille and front and rear bumpers. Despite the arrival of the 4th generation Outlander, the 3rd generation Outlander is still in production in Taiwan. In Malaysia, only the first facelift 3rd generation Outlander was on sale. It initially went on sale as a full imported model from Japan in April 2016 before local production began in October 2017. Powering this Outlander is Mitsubishi's 4B11, 2-litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-four petrol engine. This engine features MIVAC technology and multi-point fuel injection. It produces 143 horsepower at 6,000 rpm and 196 Nm of torque at 4,200 rpm. The fuel tank size is 63 litres, and the combined fuel consumption for the Outlander 2.0 4-wheel drive CVT is 7.3 litres per 100 kilometers. This Outlander is a 4-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the Outlander 2.0 include automatic manual leveling halogen projector headlights, automatic wipers, front and rear fog lights, LED daytime running lights, LED side indicators, LED rear lights, body-colored side mirrors, chrome door handles, the spare tyre under the rear of the car, and a single exhaust pipe. Speakers right there, and right there, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, window lock, central locking, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side is the only side that gets a full automatic function in both directions. Headlight level adjustment, traction control. This button goes through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Parking sensors, your camera system, Outlander floor mats, pull this lever to pop open the fuel door, and the driver's seat in this Outlander 2.0 does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls the seat back, this lever controls the seat height, while this bar down here controls the seat position. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system, passenger side temperature, recirculation, front and rear defrost, automatic mode, off button, driver side temperature, different modes, air conditioning, and fan speed. Cup holders with a cover, cigarette lighter or a power outlet depending on what you use it for, USB-A port, and right here is a slot to rest the key fob in. 4-wheel drive controls, you can select between 4-wheel drive auto, 4-wheel drive lock and 4-wheel drive eco. The Outlander 2.0 comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. This system features a 7-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and 6 speakers. The stock sound system that this Outlander uses is actually not that bad. We are currently in the Bluetooth audio streaming menu with the current song playing information. You have the title, artist, album. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song, search for music. If you hit this, you can mute the system. Hit this part and you can change your Bluetooth device. And below, you can bring up your radio, media, your Bluetooth. You can also bring up your telephone menu, where you can dial a number, look at your call lists, phone book, your favorites, and whatnot. To go back to the home page, hit the home button. And right here we are in the home page. Right here you have the compass, the time, day and date, your equalizer display, and back to the compass. Below, hit this button and you can bring up your radio, mirroring, Bluetooth. You can also view your Spotify, iPod, CD, USB, HDMI, AV in, audio. You can turn off the display and bring up your navigation if available. If you hit the menu button, you can adjust the display settings, turn the display off, bring up your camera menu, bring up your setup menu with AV setup, display setup, camera setup, so on and so forth. You can also bring up your audio menu where you can adjust your various controls. Now if you press this button, you can adjust the angle of the display, or you can also eject the CD. Apart from your eject, menu and home button, you also have your volume buttons, and this stop button brings up your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto menus. If you press and hold the button, it brings up the voice control for either Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Central locking. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. Right now, trip A, trip B, range, average fuel consumption for trip A, your average speed and fuel consumption bar for trip A, service indicator, settings menu, with your average settings, language settings, your unit settings, so on and so forth. And back to trip A. This button right here adjusts the brightness of the interior at night. Light and indicator controls. If you flick on any of the indicators, you can bring up your camera display as well. Cruise control. Volume controls, seat track, different mode selection, Bluetooth telephone controls, voice control, wiper controls, and the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Front center armrest with 2-tier storage, a smaller area above and a larger area down below. Right in there as well is another power outlet together with another USB port. Manual dimming, rear view mirror, front reading lights. They also double up as your interior lights. Sunglass holder, sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a light, and also for the driver is a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, bottle holder and storage. And to gain access to the last row of seats, pull this lever, flip the seat back forward, then move the whole seat forward. Now that I'm in the last row of seats, I did set the middle row seats to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is no room to stretch out my feet underneath the middle row seats. I don't get a whole lot of legroom either. And my head is actually touching the roof. So it is pretty uncomfortable back here. But at least for the last row of seats, you have storage area on the left and cup holders on the right. Now for the middle row seats, to flip them down, first grab the seat base, flip it forward, then flick this switch, make sure the headrests are removed, then pull the same lever and flip the seat back down. You can use the same lever to adjust the angle of the seat back, so you can have it more upright or more laid back depending on what you prefer. And you can also adjust the position of the middle row seats by using the bar down here. Obviously, this side controls only the right seat, while the controls on that side controls the left seat and the middle seat. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. As mentioned earlier on, I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. While it may not be the most spacious back here, at least the seats are still fairly nice and comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets. Armrest with cup holders for the middle row seats. Right above, for both sides on the middle row are grip handles. For the right side there is a hook as well. Cabin light. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the rear hatch itself and locate a touchpad beneath the Mitsubishi badge. Boot space in the Outlander with all the rear seat backs in place is not that great. Fold the last row seat backs down and the boot space becomes 591 litres. With all the rear seat backs folded, boot space increases to 1608 litres. On both sides of the boot are storage areas, while to the right of the boot is a power outlet and a compartment that houses the vehicle's jack and toolkit. Under the boot floor is more storage, a place to store the cargo cover when not in use, and the vehicle's emergency kit. Adjustable headrests for all rows of seats in this car. Speakers, window control, bottle holder, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses on the height adjustment. Nicely sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2020 Mitsubishi Outlander 2.0 4-wheel drive. Thanks for watching and goodbye.